Boom, we're live. People just, it's a new thing. It's a new thing to be able to reach out to people. It's a new thing to be able to protest people, to comment on people, and to be able to organize things like very easily. Like if a comedian, like any comedian, you know, if they say something that someone thinks crosses a line, they can organize a boycott. They want to get them kicked off a television show.
Absolutely. I mean, it happens over and over and over. They're keeping these guys from working.
Yeah.
Keeping these guys from working. For what?
Well, because they're disgusting.
Well, the Kurt Schilling, the announcer for ESPN, they just get fired because he doesn't believe the transgender bathroom thing.
Was that what he got fired for?
He got fired for that, and he kept on talking about it.
Well, you know what? He had a picture that he put on Twitter that showed a guy in a dress with his tits hanging out that said, under this new law, this guy could share a bathroom with your daughter.
Yeah. So you get fired for that?
Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. That is possible. And someone not admitting that doesn't help anybody. I mean, it just doesn't. It doesn't help a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
That is possible. Like, you could get a fucking nutbag who wears a dress and wants to whip his cock out in front of women and says he's a woman. That is a real thing. Like, I'm not saying that it should.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that that's the majority, but we got to define what's a woman and what's not a woman.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to allow transgender people to transition and become the other gender, whether it's woman to male, male to female, we gotta make some sort of a standard where we know that that's exactly what's going on, and it's not just someone who's a crazy fuck who wants to wear a dress.
But how do you do that?
That's a good question.
How do you do that?
Well, that's why the idea of making people go to a bathroom that is their gender, what they're born with, like their sex, like what's their chromosomes. It's not preposterous, and everybody's making it seem like it's bigoted to force people to use a bathroom that matches their chromosomes, and that's kind of crazy. You know, and it's not saying that you should discriminate against transgender people or people who feel like they were born in the wrong sex. No, not at all. Maybe we need to have 3 fucking bathrooms.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have 3 bathrooms.
That's probably the easy way.
Maybe it should be male, female, and go for it.
Do you remember in Crazy Girls, I don't know if you remember, the girl that was the MC, excuse me, Jonna Steele, she was a... I don't know. She got a buzzer chopped off, yes. Whatever that is.
I do remember because we met her.
Yeah, she was
Joey
fine.
Diaz and I met her, and she showed it to Joey, and Joey said it looked like a bat with its mouth open.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. But she was, I was friendly with her. She was great. She had the mind of a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She went with a lot of different guys, and she was very funny.
She was very funny.
Very funny.
And she looked a lot like a woman.
Absolutely. I don't know if I would have known, you know what I'm saying?
And this is 97 or something like that?
Oh, even before that.
Yeah. But the bottom line about that kind of stuff is you're not allowed to even talk about it. If you talk about it, you're a bigot. Like, we have to leave open the possibility that there's some crazy fucks out there. There's some guys that would just decide that all they have to do to hang out in a woman's room is dress like a woman. That doesn't mean that there aren't real transgenders. Like, what was her name? Jonah? What was
Jonna.
Jonna?
Yeah,
like Jonna. Doesn't like her going into a woman's bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. But what about Joey Diaz? What if Joey Diaz put on a fucking dress? I'm not joking around. I mean, that is entirely possible. There's a guy that said that he identifies with being a 6-year-old girl. He's a 52-year-old man. He dresses up like a girl. He's got parents. He's got a daughter. He's got a family, and he identifies with being a 6-year-old girl. I mean, when do you stop that? Like, is everybody just allowed to play make believe? Because
I understand,
Steve. I think I'm a wolf. I identify with being a wolf. I'm going to wear wolf skin everywhere, and I'm going to lift my leg to piss on fire hydrants, just like a dog.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's everything's so broken, Joe.
It's crazy.
It can't be fixed. I think George Carlin.
Look at this guy. Meet the 52-year-old father who identifies as a 6-year-old girl.
Oh,
this is not a joke. I mean, people are out of their fucking minds. And the thing is, I can't deny I was married. I can't deny I have children, he says. Well, then you're a fucking father. Whatever happened to loving yourself? Whatever happened to that? But wasn't that something that was preached for the longest time? Love yourself for who you are. Don't try to change yourself. Don't look to get your fucking chin shaved down, and your eyebrows raised, and your nose shaved off.
That. I mean, this the whole plastic surgery world now.
Right. True.
You know, the whole plastic surgery world. At some point, a lot of these girls are going to look exactly the same because you see some of them now, just regular girls. Don't you see them?
Listen, there's a lot of old ladies in my neighborhood that are fucking monster faces, what I call them. They get that rubber face.
Absolutely.
You know when they shoot the fillers in there and the whole face swells up and it looks like a monster. It's this.
They look alike.
Immobile kabuki mask.
The thing is this, how do you look and you look yourself in the mirror and you go,
It's dysmorphia.
This looks pretty good. Hey, listen, how many actresses have ruined their careers because they changed their face?
Oh, quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few. Well, I think the problem is they think that they look different than they look, and they think that it's going to work. They think it's going to work, and then everybody else sees them, and then they see what everybody else sees, and they go, oh, my God, what have I done?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's dysmorphia. It's the same thing anorexics have. It's the same thing bodybuilders have, where they think that they look normal, and they're fucking gigantic. They think they're too small. It's body dysmorphia. That's what it is. People are crazy.
I don't have to worry about that, Joe.
You're all right, dude. You've always been fine.
It is what it is. It ain't gonna. It is. Here we go.